Have you ever stood barefoot on the ground and felt something more than just soil under your feet? Maybe it was in your garden, maybe at the beach, maybe in a forest where the air felt different. We live on this earth every single day, yet we rarely think about the possibility that the ground beneath us is alive with memory. Stay with me till the end of this video because today we are exploring a truth that can change the way you walk, breathe, and even think. When we talk about memory, we usually think of our own minds. But in yogic understanding, memory is not limited to the brain. Memory exists in the very fabric of existence. Every cell in your body holds memory. That's why a seed knows it must grow into a mango tree, not an apple tree. And if your body can hold memory, why not earth? Sadhguru once said, "The very soil that you walk upon carries the memory of all that has happened here." Think about that for a moment. Every step you take is on ground that has seen and felt the footsteps of countless beings before you. Every drop of rain that sinks into the soil carries whispers of the past. Earth is not just a ball of rock. She is a vast repository of experiences. When you plant your hands into the soil, it's not inert matter, it's a living library. In yogic traditions, certain yogis have the ability to read this memory by simply touching a stone or sitting in a particular spot. They can sense events that took place there hundreds or even thousands of years ago. We see hints of this even in science. Geologists can study rock layers and tell the story of ancient climates, extinct animals, and past civilizations. But the yogic perspective goes deeper, beyond physical evidence, into the subtle imprints of every action, every emotion, every intention that has ever been here. Now you might be thinking, that's interesting, but why should I care about Earth's memory? Here's why. You are leaving an imprint every single day. Every thought you hold, every action you take, every word you speak. It doesn't just vanish, it becomes part of the collective memory of the earth. This means that when you stand in a place where great joy once happened, you may feel inexplicably light and happy. And when you stand in a place where violence or suffering occurred, you might feel heavy, unsettled, even if you don't know the history. Haven't you ever walked into a room right after an argument and felt the tension in the air? That's a micro version of what Earth experiences on a massive scale. In Mystic Musings, Sadhguru recalls how certain yogis could listen to the soil. He explains that the earth remembers in a way that is not like human memory. It's far more precise, far more total. If a yogi sits in meditation long enough in one spot, they can access events that occurred there, not as stories, but as living realities, replayed in their perception. This is why in ancient India, great care was taken before building temples or homes. The land was observed, meditated upon, and cleansed if needed, to ensure that the memory imprints of the past could not interfere with the lives of those who lived there. If the earth remembers, you have a responsibility. You can either leave behind confusion, anger, and disharmony, or you can leave behind clarity, love, and grace. Every act done in awareness leaves a sweet fragrance in the soil. Every careless act leaves a stain. Imagine if every human on the planet understood this. We would treat not just the environment differently, but each other differently. Your life would no longer be about what can I take from the earth, but what can I give back to it. Not in money or monuments, but the quality of your very being. If you want to connect with Earth's memory in your life, try this. Once a day, stand barefoot on natural ground. Not concrete, not tiles, but real soil or grass. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and simply be still. Feel your heartbeat and imagine it syncing with the slow, ancient pulse of the planet. Don't ask for anything. Don't do anything. Just allow Earth to sense you. And in time, you might sense her too. This simple act not only grounds you physically, it harmonizes your own energy so that the imprint you leave is a conscious one. We live our whole lives walking on a living memory bank, yet we rarely realize that we are writing in it every single day. So, the next time your feet touch the ground, remember the earth is listening. Make your words, thoughts, and actions worth remembering. Stay with me because in the coming videos, we'll go even deeper into truths that connect the cosmic with the everyday. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who walks this earth with you. And subscribe so you don't miss the next step on this journey.